now it's hitting mainstream. Now everybody tripping like, dang, like why is it like this? Because it hit us first. Most of the time, it always hit black people first because we like. I think the projects is the project. To be honest,
Yeah.
projects is the project, and they use us first, lab testers, and then they use it on the world, right? And
Right.
this is where my point of contention comes with the government, man. And Trump is, like I said, he to me he's doing the right thing, but everybody have a difference of opinion. But it doesn't stop with Trump, and it didn't start with him. That's all I'm saying.
But he's doing the right. uh, Okay, so this is my point that I'm saying about conspiracy theory, right? Like you said earlier, even with the JFK thing, right? Everything is a conspiracy if you don't actually know what's going on. You think you know what's going on, and that's the point that I'm trying to make, bro.
But you
Like
gotta
yeah,
understand.
and but this the hold on, let me stand. Well, go ahead. Go. What I'm saying is that just because you saw a piece of literature someplace, whether it was a wherever you say wherever you got this information from, does that make it right? Does that make it truthful? No, it doesn't. That's just like how now you seeing what everybody was saying at first about the JFK stuff. Now stuff coming out until you actually see it for real. And guess what? And let's be honest with you. Even whatever was written in there may not be fully true. But the problem that I have is that you I said something earlier about January 6th because everybody saw it with their own eyes. And you called that propaganda, bro. Everybody saw that with their own eyes. And what you as conservatives want us to do, after you telling us that we tripping for hearing and seeing something with our own ears and eyes, is to listen to y'all when y'all tell us something that we can't see or hear. How are you? Who? I'm trying to get to a point of you saying ignorance is bliss, right? No, you can't say that somebody is ignorant to something that you don't even have full evidence of. You're listening to somebody else. You're looking at whatever you're seeing, whatever you're hearing from somebody else. You weren't there. You weren't there. That just like we can go on, like I said, we can go back to the Central Five part. Trump wasn't there. But guess what? You made a great argument earlier. He was a white man in New York who thought that because everybody was saying that these young black boys did it, he believed that they did it.
They said it
And
did.
guess what? And yeah, no. Well, somebody went in and they coerced them to do that. But guess
We don't
what?
know that. We didn't know that at the time.
Well, Trump he eventually knew, but still, it doesn't matter. Well, it doesn't matter if he knew it or not at the time.